Hey guys, some of you have been wanting me to do a review on the Vibe, so here it is. Okay, the first thing I want to get in the review on about the Vibe is the trigger. The trigger is about, I'd say, a 1 centimeter pull. Not really hard to walk. Although, if you have that extra money, I recommend that you get the the trigger upgrade for the Vibe. Some of my friends online say that it retails up to $30 around where they live. I don't know how much it really retails to in the pro shop where you guys live at, but it's a good upgrade if you guys are really thinking about just sticking with your Vibe. Next thing I want to get to is the ASA. As of most guns, it takes CO2 and HPA. I really recommend getting HPA for your Vibe though, just because, as is the same for all other guns, HPA is much better for your internal. But if you are going to use CO2, I recommend getting anti-siphon installed before you put in your Vibe, just so it doesn't freeze up your internal. Next thing I want to get on is the grip. The grip has a good feel to it. It sticks, well, not sticks, but it keeps your hand in place whenever you're holding onto it. But one thing I really want to say about the Vibe is the regulator's grip is really movable, as you can see here. The grip on this, I don't know if you can see it because it might be dark, but the grip on the regulator, you can really move it. I don't know if it's just my Vibe or if it happens to others too, but if you're a Vibe owner and it happens to your Vibe as well, or if it doesn't, can you get at me in a comment, because I've really been wondering this for a while. The next thing I want to get on the Vibe is the on-off switch, the on-off button. I have my button taped over just because I think the light is way too bright, and sometimes I like to play whizball with this gun. So if I'm hiding in a bush or something and there's a red light just there, kind of gives away the cover really easily. So if you're playing whizball with a Vibe, I recommend just taking a piece of electrical tape and taping over it. It should be fine. You just have to remember, hold it for 2 seconds to turn it on. Like 1, 2, and you can hear the click, that means it's on. And to turn it off, just hold it for another 1, 2 seconds, and then can't hear the click anymore, means it's off. I really like the design of the Vibe because of its bolt-out back system. Just stick an Allen wrench in there, unscrew it counterclockwise, stick your finger in the ball breech, then your bolt will pop out, and you just clean it, check the O-rings for any tears, lube it, and then pop the bolt back in, pop the cap on, tighten it, but make sure you don't tighten it too tight, and then you're good to go. The feed neck on the Vibe is really good. It can fit all hoppers. I've noticed on some hoppers the necks can be thinner or wider, so there's 2 screws right there. If your feed neck, if the neck on your hopper is quite wide, then just unscrew those a bit, then your hopper should fit in fine. And if you find that your hopper is moving around a lot and you need to use tape, just put your hopper in, tighten those screws, and then it'll be good. Now, the final thing I want to get to is the barrel. This is the stock 10-inch barrel. the bore size isn't bad, but I recommend if you have that extra money, you should buy a freak kit, and then maybe if you still have some extra, get an all-American front just for the better accuracy. There's nothing wrong with sticking with a stock barrel, but that's just my little recommendation for barrel. In conclusion, the Vibe is a great gun. It's great for its price. It retails to around $150. So those new players out there, I recommend getting the Vibe. Again, for its price, the way it shoots, yeah. And for experienced players that are looking for a decent backup gun, I recommend the Vibe, because if you're shooting an eagle and you're caught in the rain, you don't really want to screw up and get the boards fried and stuff. So, here's the Vibe.